Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lara and I talk all things makeup no buy, project pan, decluttering your makeup collection, curating it, and trying to really only buy the items that you want. I'm in my second year of a no buy right now, so I started at the beginning of 2019. As I'm filming this, it is the end of July 2020. I am a little bit late, but I just wanted to do an update for how I'm doing halfway through the second year of my makeup no buy. So let's hop right into it. Just wanted to mention a couple of things. First of all, I do have a podcast, and if you love movies and rom-coms, then definitely tune into us there. It's not about beauty, it is about movies, but if you enjoy watching films, especially rom-coms, then that is what we talk about over there. It is called Watch the Film with Us, and you can follow us on Twitter at WTF_with us and listen to the podcast. So far we watched Letters to Juliet, which I used to love back in high school. Also The Half of It, which is this new Netflix film. So would definitely recommend both of those and also tuning into our podcast if you're interested. If you enjoy my videos, be sure to click the like button down below, as this really helps me, and subscribe for more content. Let me know if you like talking videos like this where I discuss how things are going or my thoughts on various issues in the makeup industry, or if you prefer videos like declutters and empties videos, because I know those are super popular. Do I have any other disclaimers? I think that's all. So let's hop right into the video. So first I'm gonna say, how am I doing on this no buy, my second year of my no buy? Definitely not as well as I did in my first year, but still very well. So by that I mean I have purchased a couple of new products, but I have more or less stuck to my no buy plan, and in the instances where I bought products, it was just because extenuating circumstances, so I wasn't buying them just because I couldn't resist. There are specific reasons for each of these things coming into my collection. Alright, so quickly to summarize, last year, how many products did I bring into my collection? I brought a couple of new products into my collection last year, but just a few. I will link the video about how I did on last year's no buy if you're interested in that, but only 3 new products came into my collection last year. So far this year I have 4 new products coming into my collection, and I expect there will be a few more in the coming months, but because I'm only covering the first half of this year, I will just talk about what I purchased so far. So I'm going to be discussing makeup first because I feel like that's the most exciting. You know, it's a makeup no buy. I am also doing a product no buy, but that's not really what I've been emphasizing in this no buy. It was makeup that I had a problem with over purchasing. So the first item is actually a birthday present, so I don't know if that counts, but I'm assuming it does. This is the Charlotte Tilbury lipstick in JK Magic. I love Harry Potter, so this packaging and everything about it really got me going. Definitely don't support J.K. Rowling as a person anymore, but do love this lipstick. I actually have not tried this yet, because if you've watched any of my other videos, you know that I am very hesitant to use my expensive or new products, so I'm sort of waiting for a special occasion to use this. It's so hard for me to actually pluck up the courage to do it, but this is the lipstick. It is absolutely stunning. This is my first Charlotte Tilbury product, so I'm really excited to try it. This item is actually refillable. I think that most of the most recent collection is refillable, which I love. I think that this is a great change in the beauty industry, and hopefully other brands will catch on to this. So this was a birthday present, and that's the only reason that I got it now. All right. Okay. Another product that came into my collection is this Painterly paint pot from MAC. Now I love Painterly paint pots. My holy grail eyelid primer is the Painterly paint pot. Did I just say Painterly? I love MAC paint pots. The Painterly paint pot is my holy grail eyeshadow primer. This is in the color Fresco Rose, so this is obviously not an eyelid primer, but it is a very nice rose gold color. I actually got this in a buns trade that I made a little while ago. I love buns. I think it's a great place to get makeup, but you definitely have to be careful because using secondhand makeup at your own discretion. So basically I took the top layer off and then I kind of crunched it all up like I was repotting it, added some liquid alcohol, and repressed it basically so I didn't have any of the contaminants from the previous person. If you're not comfortable with doing this kind of thing, no judgment, it's totally up to you, but I just want to mention that this is something that I did, and to let people know if they're comfortable doing that, this is an option. There's definitely makeup that you can find on buns. I think I will actually have to repress this or add some more liquid alcohol because there's barely any color payoff anymore, and there was when I first got it. Like I'm rubbing my finger around in there, and it's a really pretty color, but it just does not show up very well on my eyelids unless I press very, very hard. I can't even get anything to come off with a brush. Hopefully I just need to fix this up a bit and it will be fine, but this is a beautiful color and definitely in line with what I like to wear on my eyelids. So the other two products are actually palettes from ColourPop. During this quarantine, I have been way more interested in makeup than I was previously. Like, then I've been in makeup in a long time. I've been watching so many tutorials and finding so many amazing makeup artists, and so one of them, I fell in love with this chili mango look, and I was like, oh my goodness, what palette did she use to create that? I need that. Those are exactly the kind of tones that I want in eyeshadows that I want in my collection. I checked, and it's ColourPop palette that was no longer being sold. I took a picture of it and sent it to a couple of friends because I was so upset that I'd finally found my perfect palette and I couldn't buy it. My boyfriend actually screenshotted it, so I will show that snap right here. But last week I found out that ColourPop was bringing it back, and I knew it was going to sell out quickly, so I figured, you know what, I know I'm on a no-buy, but maybe next year when I'm not on a no-buy anymore, I'm not going to be able to purchase it. So I know that's how ColourPop gets ya, but yes, so I felt like I had to order that, and while I was at it, I have been really into like orangey red looks, so I figured I would pick up another 9-pan palette as well. Keep in mind, I really thought about this. I took a couple days. I looked up makeup looks. I tried to figure out which palette would be best for me, and I decided to get the Orangey Glad palette, which looks like this. And of course I haven't used these yet, but I am so excited to have them in my collection. I also think that this means I will be able to declutter palettes that I no longer use as much anymore. So yes, I'm going to pick 2 palettes to get rid of because I brought 2 new ones into my collection. Now, just a little disclaimer, because I know I do kind of hate on ColourPop in a lot of videos because they embody everything that I hate about the fast fashion industry. They are fast beauty, so I do kind of struggle with that because I love the products that I've tried from them. I love their marketing and these aesthetics of their makeup. I think they're super fun. They're vegan, cruelty-free, made in the US. So in terms of ethics, they're ethical from that standpoint, but not in terms of sustainability. So just a disclaimer, I love them as a brand, but I kind of wish I didn't, and I wish that they modeled themselves less on this fast fashion model. All right, so that is it for makeup. I bought 4 new products. Now moving on to hair care. So I don't dye my hair, but I actually use Sun-In, and I like this for the most part, but I feel like it's not great. So I haven't decided what I'll do in future years, but for the time being, for the next little while, I'm gonna keep using some kind of sun lightener. So I like Sun-In because it's kind of natural, but it has a little bit of bleach, so it's stronger than like just putting lemon in your hair. But I live in Canada, and you cannot purchase this anywhere in Canada. Believe me, I looked. You can only buy it on Amazon, which is what I previously used to do, but I just cannot justify shopping on Amazon anymore. So I decided to look for alternates, and I came across this John Frieda Go Blonder Controlled Lightening Spray. It does have a bit of bleach, so I figured it would do the same thing as Sun-In. So I haven't tried this yet, but I'm excited to give it a go and see if it works as well as Sun-In. All right, moving on to the next thing. I have also been on a bit of a journey with hair care. I've been trying to wash my hair less frequently during the past couple months because I'm not seeing people as much. I have a very greasy hair, and the only way to sort of mitigate this grease is dry shampoo. I used to wash my hair day 1 and then dry shampoo on day 2, day 3 wash again. And another way to mitigate this is to put my hair in braids, French braids, Dutch braids, whatever kind of braid, I switch it up. And this somehow makes it less obvious that my hair is greasy. So yeah, if anyone knows any like hair grease solving products, I would love to hear, because I don't feel like I've seen anyone else on YouTube talk about what they do with greasy hair other than just using dry shampoo. Like, I'm looking for long-term solutions here. But in the meantime, I have tried to shift to a waste-free shampoo. So Lush is great for this. They have package-free shampoos. It's just a shampoo bar. I used to use their yellow one, can't remember what it was called. So I've gone through 2 bars of those, and I haven't gone to a Lush in a long time, so I needed to replace my Lush shampoo when I finished it, but unfortunately there's not one close to me, and I'm not willing to go to the mall to buy one. So there's a store close to me called Ambrosia, which has a lot of like natural foods, lots of vegan options, sort of like a health food store. They had a shampoo bar, which I was really excited about. I used it and it was terrible. I think I used it twice and it made my hair greasier than it had been before I washed it. So can't do that even in this quarantine time. I've been using that as a body soap, and my friend was going to the mall, so she got a Lush shampoo for me. Shout out to Lush, because you can order online and then just pick it up in the store, which is super convenient. Now I am using this pink one, can't remember what it's called, but it smells great. Not great if you don't love scent, because Lush products are super smelly, but I love it and I'm really happy to have found that. Alright, so the last thing I wanted to cover is just what products I need right now and if I'm going to buy anything more in the coming months before the end of 2020. I know a lot of people who are doing no-buys are on a product-specific no-buy or on a no-buy, but they are going to replace items if they finish any, and that makes a lot of sense to me. But there's no products that I'm about to be finished with anytime soon, so the only things that I'm about to finish are skincare products. So I do need to be buying a nighttime moisturizer and a daytime moisturizer with SPF. I'm thinking about going to The Ordinary because I know that's cruelty-free and it's pretty inexpensive, and I really like the packaging as well. I think it's very minimal and super aesthetic. I was also looking at First Aid Beauty, but that's recently gone not cruelty free. But if you have other suggestions, let me know. And then the only other thing that I need is more eyeshadows. Now I know I just bought 2 beautiful ColourPop eyeshadow palettes, but I still feel like I don't have the full collection that I want, especially when I'm going to declutter a couple more palettes. So I really am looking for more red, orange, yellow kind of palettes. I'm looking at Juvia's Place and some more small indie brands, especially black owned. If you have any suggestions, please let me know. I feel like I've rambled on for quite a while, but yeah, that's all I need, some skincare and some more eyeshadows. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know how you think I'm doing on this no-buy. Yes, I have brought some new products, but I think overall it's going very well. I think I'm doing a lot better than a lot of people who go on no-buys. Again, if you have suggestions for skincare for me to use, please let me know. If you have greasy hair suggestions, let me know. If you've tried any of these products, let me know. You can also follow me on Instagram if you would like. I will link my username down below. I don't talk about makeup on there at all, so fair warning about that. You don't have to follow me, but some people have asked, so if you would like to contact me, then definitely follow me there. Definitely check out some of my other videos on my Project No Buys and my declutters and empties videos. I know those are super popular to watch, but that is going to be it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. J.K. Rowling is... Oh my goodness. There's a cat right there. This light is not really cooperating with me, so I hope it's okay. There's still a cat underneath me. What are you doing?